Hello, 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 everyone, and this is, of course, Jaylee's Corner. I am Jaylee, and thanks for checking out my videos. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button to my channel. It'll be greatly appreciated. It does not cost you anything. It's just a subscription to my channel so that when I post a video, when you come on YouTube, you will see that I have a new video. So please, please, please subscribe, and also share my videos. If you know, it's easy. Hit share, hit subscribe, and that's really it. So this is my review for Basketball Wives LA, which came on, well, I'm sorry, just Basketball Wives, it's not called Basketball Wives LA anymore, which came on tonight. And I can say, let's just get into it, I can say that this season is better than the last couple of seasons. It feels more authentic. It's less messy, petty bull crap between the ladies, you know, on every single episode. The beginning was a little bit, I don't know, because it was the whole old beef between Tammy and Evelyn, but I'm happy that that has been resolved. So I like watching it now. You know, they have this it's this nice feeling to it, you know, all of a sudden. Even with Tammy, Evelyn, and Shani taking the ride up to Palm Springs together, and they're in the car laughing and joking, you know, as normal people do when they go on a road trip. You know, it's not a weird tension, not a weird thing of, what is she gonna say? I really like her. It was, you know, just three friends on a trip. Even with Evelyn saying, you know, how she wants to do the makeover stylist thing for Kristen, I think her name is Kristen. And Tammy and Evelyn like, I don't know if you really should do it, but it's on you. But, you know, that was just cool. Even when they got to the house and they all picked their rooms, and they were laughing about, you know, they want the better rooms and the other ladies can get the rooms down in the dungeon. And even when Kristen got there and she picked one of the last good rooms, but it had it had an air mattress in it, and she just politely got that out of there because she's like, I don't want someone on an air mattress in my room. So that whole thing was, you know, cool with them going there and just spending time with each other and everything. I thought that was cool. The ladies, even at the table, once everyone got there and they're playing, you know, Never Have I Ever or whatever, and they're having fun together and laughing and talking. Now, for a second, when they asked the question, you know, never have I ever slept with a married man, that was a petty ass question because y'all know Evelyn and Tammy got beef over that whole situation. So when Evelyn would not put her finger down because you did fuck that lady's husband, like you did fuck Tammy's husband, I was like, please don't let them start beefing over that. Please don't even let it be an issue. But it was funny to see them laugh about it, and Tammy saying, you have to put your finger down because you slept with a married man. And Evan was like, well, do I really have? I like how it was the funny part of it. Even though in their confessionals, Tammy said, bitch, you know you slept with my husband, and Evelyn then said, but you know, they was going through a divorce. So, but I like how it was a funny thing and not a malicious, mean, I don't like this bitch type of thing. I like that. So even that segues into the whole thing with Tammy being honest about not wanting to be around Brandy when she was, you know, talking to everyone, but also talking to Malaysia. Malaysia, you barely got your toe in the door. So you need to not try to force Brandy down their throat because they don't like Brandy. They did not like Brandy last season. I've never really liked Brandy since maybe the first season she was on there. Brandy she just got different after the first season, as everyone do, because you either go one or two ways. You either get full of yourself and think that you make the show, or, you know, you stay the same cool person you are. I don't like Brandy, and a lot of people don't like Brandy. So I like how Tammy said, you know, Brandy stirred up a lot of bullshit between me and Duffy by basically feeding bullshit to Duffy about how, you know, don't let her get punked, or, you know, she need to stand up for herself against Tammy, which made her and Tammy have this big whole mess when they were out of the country. So it makes sense. I'm sorry, putting them notes. It makes sense for Tammy to be like, I don't want to be around that. I want to control who's in my space. And Malaysia, bitch, you need to just let Tammy know. Not even let Tammy, you need to respect the fact that Tammy don't want to be around Brandy. Brandy not even on the show. And Brandy can't be your only friend. If Brandy is your only friend, something wrong with you. Like, and I don't even get that. Brandy's my best friend. You ain't even known her that long. Like, my best friend, I've known since the 5th grade. No one I met 4 or 5 years ago is my best friend. It's just not. You can be my good, I have a lot of good friends. You know what I'm saying? I have 2 best friends. One I've known since I was in the 4th, 5th grade. The other I met about 14 years ago. Yeah, back in like 2003-ish. Those are my best friends. But it takes time to say that's my best friend. That's your best TV friend, bitch. That's your best basketball-wise friend. That ain't your best friend. Don't lie to me. No. So, I think Malaysia needs to accept that. Next, the whole thing of the stylist debacle. Kristen took it the wrong way, for one, when Evelyn said, so I want to give you a makeover. All Evelyn should have said was, I don't like your biker shorts, so I just want to have something fun, and you know, you can get your hair done, your makeup done, just something to loosen the mood. I know you've been going through things. Evelyn didn't present it right, which made Kristen take it wrong. Kristen was taking it the wrong way anyway. I think because she has her own issues with her body, with the, you know, the miscarriage, still having baby weight. You know, I completely get I get how she can feel that way. But she still tries to go through with it until that ghetto ass stylist came in there. Now, let me check this bitch real quick. As a stylist, you should never be rude to your clients. You should never be demeaning or speak down to them, be condescending to them. And she did the whole fucking time. The simple fact that she kept trying to make it seem as if Kristen didn't have any money. When she kept saying stuff like, you know, it just got me mad. Dang, what did she say? The first thing she said something about to the effect of, you know, sometimes we can dress you, we can get your style based on your budget. You know, if you don't have money, we can get you on a budget. Bitch, you don't know my pocketbook weight. You don't know how much money in my bank account. So why are you assuming that I'm broke? That was the first part where I'm looking like this stylist is gonna be on some bullshit. And then she just kind of kept going with it. She just wasn't nice. Like, she just wasn't. I just didn't like it. And even when Evelyn came down and then the girl was just saying, you know how you don't have style. And then she brought up a meme of, you know, sometimes it's not that you don't have style, you just broke. So you can call me broke twice, bitch. Okay, I'm done. And how everyone was looking like, even Shani and Tammy was on the bed looking like, because it was offensive and it was rude and you were trying to read her for no fucking reason when you were just the stylist. But the stylist, I don't know what her name is. She looking for a role on the show. That was her whole thing of being there. She trying to get on the show. Because if a stylist have an issue, once it's the issue, the stylist leaves. But she was still there. They were still talking to her. She was vying for a spot on that show. So, of course, Kristen was upset. And I get it. Because you coming for me and I'm not coming for you, bitch. And I don't know where y'all coming with this from. Because y'all have also had sad conversations about me, which is why we in this predicament now. So, I don't even know who the fuck to trust. I would have felt the same way in some capacity. But I would have asked Evelyn off rip, what's the point of this? And me and Evelyn would have had that conversation before I went away with the stylist who I don't know. Who's saying that she's ghetto chic and she's ghetto. And I just can't, bitch, no. I don't like you, your ghetto chic, the nappy ass ugly weave, them big ass eyelash. None of it, bitch. None of it worked for me. So that was just horrible. And even how Tammy, Shani, and Evelyn said, you told her she had bad style. You can't say that to people. They checked her in a nice way to saying how the stylist kept trying to make it seem as if she did nothing wrong. Yes, you did. And I like how they reminded her what she said and tried to have her go apologize. She did apologize. The whole thing was squashed. They had a conversation. It wasn't any bad intentions. Even though Kristen still had a bad taste in her mouth as far as the stylist. I'm happy that her and Evelyn, you know, cleared the air and she realized Evelyn didn't have any ill will. Follow through to them going to dinner. And the stylist saying that she was basically a mistress to a top NBA player who had 3 kids and then got married. And that's when they stopped kicking it. And Shaunie know who she talking about, but Shaunie didn't say it. I'm guessing Allen Iverson, only because they mentioned the girl being from Philly. And, you know, he played for the Philadelphia 76ers. And you have to remember, these women are older. So I don't think they're talking about anyone current. I think they're talking about someone current, because none of them are dating or with anyone who's playing now. I don't think she's talking about anyone who was playing with someone now. So I heard Allen Iverson. I also heard Dwayne Wade. You know, I don't know. But once I do know, I'm going to talk about it. Because I'm like, yo, who was this top NBA player who you was fucking, you old nasty heifer? I hate when a mistress or a side piece make it be like, oh, it's okay, I was fucking him because he had a girlfriend and not a wife. Because she kept saying like, well, no, he didn't have a wife, boo-boo. But bitch, you knew he had a woman in his life. And he was wrong too, I get that. But as a woman, why you fucking that lady man? Why? That part is stupid. So I'm hoping some kind of way I can figure out who she was talking about. But then, you know, the end of it, the whole thing with Malaysia, guess who I found? And she walks in with who else but Brandy motherfucking Maxiell. Bitch, they told you they don't like that lady. They told you they do not want to be around her. So for you to still bring her around, it's like you want me to punch Malaysia or punch Brandy in the face. That's what I felt like Tammy was thinking. Like, you want me to pop the fuck off. So when Tammy, Evelyn, and Shaunie got up and left, best thing ever. Because I'm not filming no scene with you. You brought Brandy here to create a scene to make the show. That's why you brought her here. So we're not gonna we're gonna walk away and not talk to you. So they left, which I would have done too. And what did Brandy and Malaysia do? Follow them outside to the parking lot to say, well, what's wrong? What's going on? Malaysia, do you know what's going on? Malaysia, nope, I don't know what's going on. Both of y'all bitches know what's going on. They don't want to do a scene right now. And they don't like Malaysia. I mean, they don't like Brandy. So they did what anybody else would do. They just walked away. And I'm not going to address you. And Tammy like, let me just smoke my cigarette. Because Tammy going to end up bopping a bitch. Like, that's what she going to end up doing. And she trying not to do that. So Malaysia was wrong as fuck for bringing Brandy there. Because Malaysia, again, is doing the same thing that Tammy said that Brandy did and she's trying to avoid. You're putting me in a situation where I have to react. And my reaction might not be good. And my reaction could get me into trouble. So you're doing exactly what I told you I did not want to happen. You're trying to put me in a bad predicament and make me react. So I'm ready to see next episode to see how that kind of resolves. Because they showed a preview of Brandy saying, are y'all scared of me? Are y'all intimidated? Bitch. Bye. So, that's my review. It was a great episode. Until next week, I will talk to y'all then. Peace.